What if something as simple as a glass of water could completely change the way your body feels at night? It sounds a little ridiculous, right? Especially when I tell you the secret ingredient is baking soda. Yes, the same white powder you keep in your kitchen for muffins, fridge smells, or the occasional cleaning job. But here's the twist. When you mix it with water and drink it at night, something surprising happens inside your body. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what happens when you drink baking soda water every night for 2 weeks, and why more people are quietly adding it to their bedtime routine. Not for taste, not for trends, but for how it affects your digestion, your energy, your pH balance, and even your sleep. Let's dive in. Let's start with the most overlooked fact. Baking soda is alkaline. That means it can help neutralize excess acid in your stomach and bloodstream. Why does this matter? Because our modern diets, loaded with processed foods, sugar, and stress, tend to push our bodies toward an acidic state. And when that happens, your system goes into overdrive trying to bring itself back to balance. Acid reflux, inflammation, fatigue, these can all be signs of internal imbalance. Now, drinking a small amount of baking soda water before bed may help buffer this acidity. It doesn't cure anything overnight, but it gently supports your body's natural pH regulation. And when your body is less inflamed and more balanced, everything starts to work better. If you've ever gone to bed with that awful feeling of fullness or stomach discomfort, this one's for you. Baking soda is known for its antacid properties. It reacts with excess stomach acid to create a harmless byproduct, salt, water, and carbon dioxide, which can relieve bloating, gas, and heartburn fast. So if you're someone who tends to eat dinner late, or suffers from indigestion just as your head hits the pillow, a small dose of baking soda water can bring some much-needed relief. No more waking up at 2 a.m. with pressure in your chest or a sour taste in your mouth. And over time, some people notice they sleep more soundly, just from not having to wrestle with their digestion every night. Here's something weird. Even though you take it at night, many people say they wake up with more energy the next morning. And it's not from caffeine or sugar, it's from better oxygen delivery. Baking soda can help your blood carry more oxygen efficiently by reducing the acid load in your system. When your cells aren't fighting inflammation all night, they repair better. You wake up feeling clearer, lighter, and more awake. This might sound like a stretch, but it's actually backed by how the body uses bicarbonate as a buffering agent during intense exercise and even in hospitals to treat certain metabolic issues. A stable internal environment equals better sleep and better energy. Did you know your liver and kidneys love a slightly alkaline environment? These organs are responsible for detoxing your body, 24/7. But when you're overly acidic, their job becomes harder. Adding baking soda water to your nightly routine helps relieve some of that burden. It's not a cleanse, it's not a detox trend, it's just giving your body the tools it needs to do its job a little more efficiently, especially while you sleep, when your body is naturally in repair mode. And since the kidneys are especially sensitive to pH levels, a little nighttime support can go a long way in promoting long-term wellness. Now let's clear something up. Drinking baking soda water will not magically burn fat, but it may help support some of the processes involved in healthy weight regulation. When your digestion is smoother, your blood sugar more stable, and inflammation lower, your hormones can work more efficiently. And that includes the ones responsible for appetite, metabolism, and fat storage. Also, some people report fewer late-night cravings after drinking it, likely because of that feeling of settled fullness and reduced reflux. That said, this only works if your diet is relatively clean and balanced to begin with. Baking soda is not a fat-burning drink, but it can support your efforts if you're already on a health journey. As promising as baking soda sounds, it's not for everyone, and you must be careful with the amount. If you have high blood pressure, heart problems, or are on a low-sodium diet, baking soda may be risky. It's high in sodium bicarbonate, which can elevate sodium levels in your body. Also, never take it with a large meal or right after eating. It can disrupt the natural digestion process. And finally, never overdo it. The standard safe amount for adults is about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a full glass of water once daily. More is not better. You should not be drinking it like juice. If you're unsure or have a medical condition, talk to a healthcare professional first. If you're curious to try it, here's the easiest method. Take 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, mix it into 8 ounces of filtered water, and stir until fully dissolved. Drink it slowly about 1 to 2 hours after your last meal, ideally 30 minutes before bed. Optional. Add a few drops of lemon juice or a pinch of Himalayan salt if the taste is too plain. You can do this every night for up to 2 weeks, then take a break. Your body doesn't need baking soda forever, just like it doesn't need medicine every day. Think of it as a supportive habit, not a lifelong prescription. So, would you try this? Let me know in the comments what part of this benefit surprised you the most, and if you've ever used baking soda for anything besides baking. If you found this helpful, feel free to like this video and subscribe for more natural health tips that actually make sense. Remember, simple changes can have powerful effects when you understand your body. See you in the next one.